On this morning's Health Watch, a promising medical breakthrough for patients who have suffered heart attacks. CBS News correspondent Bill Whitaker reports.
I'm ready.
Heart attack patient Ken Millis is the first person ever to get an infusion of his own laboratory-grown cardiac stem cells to see if his body's master cells will repair his damaged heart. He's part of a 24-patient clinical trial designed by Dr. Eduardo Marban at Cedars-Sinai Heart Institute. Researchers send a catheter with little pincers to snip out healthy bits of heart tissue, then send them to a lab to coax them to manufacture as many as 25 million stem cells and other complementary heart cells. Then, in a trailblazing procedure, new cells grow spontaneously from the specimens, eventually forming into clusters called cardiospheres that can even start beating in the dish. These spew out cells like crazy, stem cells plus other nourishing heart cells. In 4 to 6 weeks, there are millions.
You're infusing cells?
A few days ago, doctors went back up an artery to deposit Ken Millis's own laboratory-grown stem and support cells into the damaged area of his heart, hoping it'll repair itself and pump more blood. If it works in humans as it has in animals, the scarring caused by the heart attack will begin to heal and perhaps give Ken Millis a new lease on life. Bill Whitaker, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And joining us now from Los Angeles is Ken Millis, along with Dr. Eduardo Marban, director of the Cedars-Sinai Heart Institute. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ken, how are you feeling? Do you feel those millions of little cells rebuilding themselves inside you?
I don't know about that, but I feel great.
You feel great? Well, you look good. Do you feel a discernible difference since this procedure has took place?
I think it's underway, but it's going to take a little while for it to really kick in.
Dr. Marban, help us understand, how will you know if this procedure was in fact effective?
Well, we won't know, Harry, until we do follow-up testing at 6 months, just how effective it's been. But at least one of our primary objectives in the study was to see whether it's safe, and so far so good as far as that goes.
Which is very impressive. And explain why this is so important, because this is really based on Ken's own cells. This isn't cells from some other source. This whole procedure is based on his own healthy cells, correct?
Absolutely. We're taking Ken's own heart stem cells, a kind of cell that we didn't even recognize to exist until a few years ago, harvesting them up to very large numbers and putting them back in to try to coax the heart to heal itself.
And how then do you get those cells to act in this sort of enhanced way?
They are pre-programmed to do this naturally. We don't really need to do anything other than put them in the right place, have them engraft, and do their thing. Normally, these cells are there to repair wear and tear, but they're there at low levels, not enough to cope with a big heart attack. And by sort of outsmarting the process and building up the number of cells in the right place, we hope that they'll take root and do their thing.
Ken, when this procedure comes along and the opportunity to participate in this trial occurs, what was your thought?
My thought was I was very fearful because this heart attack was completely out of the blue, so I was a little freaked out for a while, but I felt compelled to participate, and I was very confident with the team at Cedars and Dr. Marban and Dr. Makar. So I just went with the program, and I'm really glad that I did.
Right. Dr. Marban, if in fact this works with these heart cells, might this kind of procedure be applicable to other parts of the body?
Absolutely. We now recognize that many organs contain their own specialized kind of stem cells, and we can envision a day when we might not repair just hearts, but maybe kidneys and other organs this way.
Wouldn't that be something? Ken Millis and Dr. Marban, we thank you so much for coming on the broadcast this morning. Take care and good luck.
You're welcome.